What's up, everybody? This is your guy, J Red, from your favorite show, Red's View. Before I begin, make sure you subscribe to youtube.com/We Authentic Network. All right, so I just wanted to go ahead and address this controversial topic and a controversial statement that was made by Boosie. So it's about Dwayne Wade's son, now going by Zaya Wade. I believe that's what it is. His name was Zion, and now he identifies as a girl. So it's Dwayne Wade's daughter now. But anyway, so last week is when we've been known about his son being gay. Like a couple of years ago, he was switching on the red carpet and I mean, not on the red carpet, but on the runway, doing stuff that I don't feel like a child should have been doing. But the fact that he's gay, I guess it was an exception. Before I go in digging deep into it, I want everybody from the LGBT community to know that I'm not gay bashing. This is no gay bashing. It's not that at all. So please don't twist it. Anything that I'm saying, don't twist my words and get it misconstrued, because I support my lesbian, gay brothers and sisters all the way. You know what I'm saying? I have no issues with gay people, like point blank, period. So let's think out of emotion and think logically. All right. If we're going to have a discussion, have any type of debates, any in the comments, whatever like that, you have to be able to take your emotions out of it, take your sexuality out of it, and just think about what I'm about to say. Okay. So Dwayne Wade, his son, wants to identify as a girl now, right? The boy is 12 years old. All right. And I don't think that anybody necessarily, I mean, some people may, but I don't think that a lot of people have a problem with the boy being gay. I think more people more so have a problem with him being sexualized and being paraded around and promoted. Now, so the first thing people will say is, you can't tell that man how to raise his son, and he's loving his son unconditionally. Yeah, he is. But at the same time, he's a public figure, and I feel like he's sending a message, and the wrong message, especially when it comes to the black community. This is a child. At the end of the day, he's 12 years old. All right. I personally, this is my opinion, I don't believe any child that age, not even a teenager yet, should be talking about what gender they identify with. You can feel like you're a girl all day, but you're not even at the age to even have sex yet, or even start talking about you could talk about your sexual preference, but at the end of the day, you're not even supposed to be having sex at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people are thinking out of emotion and not thinking about how old this child is. Boosie came out and said pretty much what I was saying, but he worded it so bad. It was so horrible. He got transgender and transsexual confused. Now, I understand how he probably got that confused, because back in the day, when you heard trans, you would think tranny or transsexual. Transsexual meaning that you would get your private area changed, like your genitals cut off, penis removed, right? But transgender means that you can identify as the opposite sex. And you know what's crazy is that you can identify with being a man, a woman, or whatever like that, but you can't identify being transracial, meaning you can't be a black man and wake up and decide, hey, I'm going to change. I'm a white man on the inside, so I'm transracial. That doesn't exist. But when it comes to homosexuality, it's an exception. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Boosie's comments were, I would say they're taken out of context, but he worded it so horribly. I can understand the backlash he's receiving on it. But you know what the crazy thing is? A lot of people who when the whole Cap Alpha Psi, when he wore our Cap Alpha Psi sweater, and it was controversy behind that, but some people were supporting him, saying it wasn't that serious, right? When I had something to say about it. But now those same people are, ridiculing him for voicing his opinion about this situation. Ain't that crazy? But anyway, like I said, I think that like the way that Dwayne Wade has been promoting this feels like it's an agenda that's being pushed, and it's dealing with black males. And I want you to think about it. It's like, what other kids are out there that's doing some Zaya Wade type of stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really see that. You don't see white people being paraded around as transgender as much as you see these black people do. Like Billy Porter showing up on the red carpet, always wearing a dress. Show me pictures where a lot of other white men or other races are doing the same thing. And it's like, my problem with the whole thing is, why is this being put on children? Why do you need to have Billy Porter in a dress on Sesame Street? Like, what does that do? Like, what's the point of that? What's the purpose? Now, again, I'm going to remind you, this is not gay bashing. This is just having an open discussion. Let's talk about it. Let's get your emotions out of it and think about what I'm saying. This is a child. He's 12 years old. I don't feel like he should have any type of discussion about his sexual preference or just talking about his identity. It's like, you still have room to grow, and it's too early. Like, we put limitations on everything else. Like, you got to be 16 in order to drive, even though physically and mentally you could drive before that, right? I was driving before I was 16. But you supposed to be the age of 21 in order to drink, right? I believe the age of 19 to buy cigarettes. But you have all these standards and, you know, limitations of what you can do. But when it comes to the sexuality now, it's like, oh, well, you can identify as a woman or as a man at the age of 12. And even, let's take that out of it. The stuff that Dwayne Wade's son Zaya does now, I wouldn't even let my daughter do, like the press on nails and on the runway strutting. Like a couple of years ago, I think it's a video out there, but he's strutting on the runway and you know, moving his hips. All, it's like, I wouldn't even let my daughter do that. So just think about this. Again, my LGBT people, I just want you to think about this. Let's have this open discussion. It's like, this is a child. Do you feel like it's okay for a child to be identifying with, you know, whatever they're identifying with at that time, and for us to address it like that? Now, a lot of people are gonna say, this has nothing to do. You can't tell that man how to raise his child, blah, blah, blah. You're right. I can't, but I can comment on it because he put it out there. He put it out there. My thing is, I do music, right? Once Two is out right now. It's my other albums as well. I do music. I do Red Speaks. I do Red's View, right? I put that out there on social media, on YouTube, for people to comment. Now, whether negative or positive, I made the decision to put it out there. Just like Dwayne Wade made the decision to put his son out there. Nobody asked about his son's sexuality to the point to where he felt like he had to address it. So my thing is, Boosie has the right to comment about it, just like everybody else. And if Boosie, like, the game showed his support for it, and the game got praised for it. But if somebody has something negative to say about it, now it's an issue. That's what the internet is for, people. You know, you can have these discussions, but I just think that it's sexualizing a child at that tender age. I have no problems with the child being gay at all. Magic Johnson's son, we didn't hear about him being gay till he was at least a teenager. He's grown now. You know what I'm saying? He still goes by EJ. He's not a transgender. He's just a gay man. You know what I'm saying? We had no issues with that. I have no issues with that. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't like 10, 12 years old talking about him, you know, his sexuality. I just want people to realize this is a child. This is a child. This is a child. So let's have that discussion, and, you know, let's try to be able to think logically about what's going on, specifically for my black people. All right. Don't get this confused. Don't get it twisted. A lot of people are still going to, no matter how many times I say this, they're going to take it out of context. But no, let's have an open discussion. Follow me at JAYR3D. I love all my gay brothers and sisters. It's really don't have anything about, you know, to do about being gay. It's more so, this is a child. Like, why are we throwing this on children? When I was a teenage, before I was a teenager, I was a preteen. Of course, I was thinking about girls and stuff like that. Was I thinking about sex at that particular age? No, but I mean, we all snuck off and probably watched real sex. You're always curious, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, never have I been comfortable going to my dad or my mama at that particular age and start discussing my sexual preference. Like, I may comment and say a girl's pretty or whatever like that, but, you know, I wasn't trying to go on dates. I wasn't trying to do anything crazy with girls at that time, but it's a different time we're growing up in. Hopefully you can understand it. Let's have this discussion, people. Follow me at JAYR3D. This is Red Speaks. Watch Red's View.